This video is brought to you by Blue Guardian, the fastest growing prop firm in 2023.
The last step of my entry criteria after those 3 drives back down is to see some kind of chart pattern on the 1-minute chart. So if I'm looking to go long, I need a W. Down, up, this little up candle would be a middle structure of the W. Down, and then this would be the right shoulder of that W.
Right, folks, here we are on Trading Up. We've got Cam Benson in the house. We've just done a fantastic podcast, and I do recommend go and check it out because there is a ton of information in there. There's a link below this video here. Now, what he's going to do is break down a trade that he's taken on the GBP USD pair, trading the 1-minute time frame. So he trades 1-minute time frame all the time. So if you're looking to trade 1 minute, it is quite difficult, but he's going to give you the structure in this video to do that. So Cam, welcome back to the show.
Oh, thanks for having me. And let's jump on in here. You want me to share my screen?
Yes, please. Our sponsor, Blue Guardian, is the only prop firm that gives their traders a tool to protect them from hitting their max daily loss and overtrading. It's super simple to use. Just set the Guardian Protector each day from your dashboard. Did you also know that they've just released an unlimited time evaluation with a 0 trading days requirement, giving you plenty of time to hit their low 8 and 4% targets, making it super fast to get funded. Plus, it's cheaper than the 40-day time limit evaluation. Check out the link and coupon in the description to get 10% off your next Blue Guardian evaluation.
All right, so this trade here was basically 3 pushes out of the opening range. One of the things that I look for, or one of the trading setups that I look for to kind of help me lead into building a thesis, is I look at Monday. The high and the low of Monday will create an opening range. And then one of the setups that I look for is when they come out of that opening range in 3 drives into the low of the week. So when they came out of this opening range and they put in this low and then it kept going lower throughout the week, that's what I would consider to be 3 pushes out of the opening range. This is on a 15-minute time frame. And then when I'm talking about first green day setups, this day over here was a day that essentially it dumped down. It went straight down. And then the day over here has traded down below the previous day's low and then closed almost above the opening price. It was very, very close. And I won't, kind of discriminate against it. It's the same thing to me. It's right on the close, right on the opening price. So I'm still going to consider that a first green day. From there, I just look at market structure. I look and see where is the last swing high and low in the New York session. And I will develop some kind of thesis based off of that. So in this case here, you can see that they actually broke and made a higher high over here on the day that I planned to take the trade. So from that, I would just go down to a lower time frame, and I'll get my market sessions and everything up here so that you can see those. This yellow box over here is going to be the New York session. It starts at 8 a.m. Eastern time. So once they make a higher high on the 15-minute chart, essentially I just look for 3 drives back down. And I kind of have that annotated here with these. Over the course of the entire day, they've made 3 attempts or 3 drives down lower without actually breaking any sort of structure to the downside. They went to consolidation, and then this is actually a portion of my entry criteria where I'm on the 1-minute chart, and I look for, on the 1-minute chart, a box. Basically, they form a box of some kind of structure. And after this downtrend ends, this is basically the pullback on the 15-minute chart. And I'm on the 1 minute in my session looking for that downtrend to end. The way that I identify that is by looking for a break in structure or a change of market direction. This was actually a news candle at 8:30 on the 1-minute chart. And this was the move out, the initial drive out to change from a downtrend into an uptrend. Once that happens on the 1-minute chart, I will just mark off that high and I will look for 3 drives back down into the low. So this would have been the low down here. So this becomes some kind of basically psychology of candles maneuver where they're driving down with huge impulse candles and then it doesn't go anywhere. This is a micro M on a 1-minute chart. This is an up, down, up, down. And then that would have been the first drive down. These 2 candles here is the second drive down, and then the third. And then the last step of my entry criteria after those 3 drives back down is to see some kind of chart pattern on the 1-minute chart. So if I'm looking to go long, I need a W. Down, up, this little up candle would be a middle structure of the W. Down, and then this would be the right shoulder of that W. So on the close of this candle, I actually went long. And each candle that started to or continued to go in my favor is where I was adding in to that position. Once it went up here and started to consolidate is where I took profits. I started pulling partials, and then it started to just continue to consolidate. So I just closed the rest of the trade.
And where do you put your stop loss for that kind of trade?
So for these trades, whenever pretty much any trade that I take on the 1 minute chart, I will put it either one candle below or just maybe a little bit lower. So like I would say 1 to 2 candles on the 1 minute chart.
Okay, so at the low of that candle, or I suppose a natural sort of further low, but not too far away, yeah?
Exactly. So about 1 to 2 candles on the 1 minute chart. Usually, depending on which pair I'm trading, that's going to be between, if it's a currency pair, between 3 and maybe 5 pips. If it's like gold, NASDAQ, oil, it'll be anywhere between 10 to 20 pips.
All right, folks, I'm here at Black Bull Markets headquarters in Auckland, New Zealand. You can see this amazing view behind me of Auckland Harbour. Now, talking about views, if you do want to get free TradingView Pro, then all you need to do is trade 1 lot a month at Black Bull Markets, and they're going to give you free TradingView Pro. So, folks, to find out more, click the link in the description below or the card above.
Fantastic little breakdown there, Cameron. Now, what's the best way for traders to get hold of you?
The best way to get a hold of me is going to be through my Discord channel or through my email. Both of those are going to be linked down in my YouTube channel. And also, I'm sure, Cam, you can have the links as well.
Well, yes, of course. What we'll do, folks, is we'll put a link underneath this video to Cameron's full interview that we did before this, as well as all those links he just mentioned. So just hit that and you'll be able to find it. But thank you once again for coming on. This was a fantastic little breakdown. I learned a thing or two myself. Guys, if you are clicking around down there trying to find those links, hit subscribe, like, and that notifications bell, click all, and you'll see the next video when it drops.